What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another hairstyling tool testing video. Today we're testing the Bedhead, a Wave We Go adjustable deep waver, which apparently is trending right now. So I had to get in on the action. I've got my instrucciones here, so we're gonna learn together. Here's what it looks like. So they're calling it a waver. It's basically a crimper, like a modern day crimper. But this one's kind of cool because you can actually adjust the deepness of the wave, which I've never seen before. So it's got this little knob up here and you turn it and it makes this area right here either go in or out. So I guess that makes it deeper. And then when you go further in, it makes it tighter. It heats up to 400 degrees, and there are actually different heat settings for different hair types and textures. So for example, for fine thin hair, it says between 250 and 280. For thick, hard to style hair, between 375 and 400. So I'll probably fall in between like the fine thin hair range. So I'll probably do like 280 starting out. But it does say that for your first time to select the lowest heat setting first and test in a small section for like 5 to 8 seconds. So I know a lot of people do like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, sometimes people do 20 seconds, which I don't recommend. But it says turn adjustable barrel knob clockwise to increase depth of wave, or turn knob counterclockwise for more defined waves. And you can also adjust it during the styling process. We're just gonna have to do trial and error. Hopefully more trial than error, because my hair can't take it much more.
I can't take it anymore! I just wanna die! We all wanna die!
I will say, I forgot to mention earlier, that on the knob, it has like a 1, 2, 3, and 4, so that you know which setting it's on for the depth of wave. Let's start on the 1 setting. So there's what that looks like. So it looks like that's, yeah, the furthest in that it goes. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then move down and place it wherever the last wave, you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, it's doing something. Okay, looky there. Okay, so there's that side on 1. So it looks fairly tight. So let's move it up to 2 now. So it's just sticking out a little bit further. Oh, look at that. That's deep.
That's what she said.
Ooh, that's nice. On the ends, I'm just gonna barely leave it in there, just to curl them under a little bit so it doesn't look weird. Okay, so for this section, we're gonna do 3. We're getting wild. Wait, what? I didn't hold it in long enough. I'm pretty impatient, so 5 to 8 seconds, that's even a long time for me. Okay, so there's a 3. Honestly, I kind of like the way 1 looks, but again, it may fall out faster where it's not as deep. What's cool about this is that if you already have either wavy or curly hair, then you could just do this sporadically throughout your head and just kind of, I don't know, get that really, really cool beachy wave. Like you wouldn't have to do your entire head. Whereas if you're someone like me that has straight hair all over, then you pretty much have to do every single strand. On this, I'm actually going to turn it up to 325. So 325 is the medium hair setting, so I'm going to do that. But that's very pretty. Now let's see if it makes it a little bit deeper, because maybe it just wasn't hot enough. Okay, that's pretty rad. Okay, so on this section, I'm going to turn it to 4, so it's out the most right now. Why is that kind of pathetic? Let me leave this in a little bit longer and maybe that'll make a difference. I'm not sure, but I will say this strand right here that I just did is way less defined and it's a lot more frizzy. Okay, wait, why did that work? Okay, that piece did really, really well. As you can see, it definitely made it pretty deep. Whereas down here, like the waves are a lot closer together. So I guess they are a tad bit more tight. What do you do if you have bangs and you want to wave your hair? I don't know. Oh. That was a mistake. Maybe I need to hold the strand as I go because I feel like I'm kind of losing my place. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do with my bang because that's just not really doing it for me. Okay, so on this side I'm gonna go to 3 because I think 3 was the one that I liked the best. Okay, so on this side, I'm gonna go to 3, because I think 3 was the one that I liked the best. Oh yeah, 3's my favorite. Look how big my hair is. Good golly, Miss Molly. This side sucks. Okay, so I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna try to pull it in front of me, and let's just kind of like yank on it a little bit to straighten it out. I'm going into 4, and I'm not gonna leave it in as long. Oh. It could be cute. I think. What do people do for their bangs? I don't know what to do here. There was a lot more error in this than trial. Okay, so I've sat here for a few minutes just to let everything cool off, because if you go in and try to run your fingers through it and try to style it and stuff whenever it's still warm, then it's just gonna fall flat and the curls just aren't gonna last. So I'm just gonna go into some serum. This is the Chi Deep Brilliance Olive and Manoi Shine Serum, and just kind of run this through the ends and the mid strand, just because I feel like my hair does look pretty frizzy. Okay, that looks a lot better once I threw some over from the other side. Looks a little bit more normal now. My hair almost looks like Tori Kelly's, and I'm digging it. So let's go over a couple of pros and cons now, because there definitely are some. So for a pro, I mean, it really does give you that beachy look, and it's pretty effortless. You don't have to know how to wrap a curling iron, or which direction to go, or anything like that. Like you clamp it in and go. But with that, it is kind of hard to see like where you need to stick it as you're going down the strand, because you're supposed to stick it,
That's what she said.
basically where the last wave ends, but it's kind of hard to see, for me anyway, it's hard to see where I left off. You may not have that problem. Another pro is that you can literally just stick this in anywhere. Like if you have wavy or curly hair already, stick it in a random spot and just kind of do it here and there, just to kind of emphasize, parts of your hair that maybe aren't as, I don't know, defined. But if you're doing your whole head, it can take longer, so that's a con. It definitely took me longer than it does to wrap my hair with a normal curling iron, which takes me like 5 to 7 minutes. Another con is that it doesn't give you the most smooth look. Obviously a beachy look isn't supposed to be super tamed and smooth and sleek and whatnot. Like it's supposed to be big and tousled. But if you're someone that already has, pretty unruly, textured, frizzy hair, then it's just gonna kind of emphasize that. Whereas with a curling iron, you're actually going through, you're pulling it through, and you're smoothing it out as you go. I will go ahead and give you a time, like a little check-in time. So right now it's 6:52. I may come back later and do like a little, I don't know, hair update to show you how it's wearing throughout the night. Okay, so I'm here to do a super informal check-in. It's almost midnight, so I've had my hair done for about 6 hours or so now. So not a super long wear test or anything, but it's something. But I actually just woke up from a nap, and I wasn't being super careful about how I was laying on it or anything. Like I wasn't like, ooh, no, be careful with my, no, I was just like smushing to the couch. So after I got done filming, I did go into a couple of products just to help with hold. So I used a texturizing spray and a hairspray, just because that's what I always do. And my hair just won't hold a style or a curl if I don't do those things. So it would be setting the waver up for a loss if I didn't do that today. I don't really feel like I've lost any curl. It still has a lot of body and bounce and texture. Like it still looks super, super big, which my hair, if you're new, never looks like this. I will say it looks a tad bit more frizzy, but I mean, that's kind of normal for whenever you're smushing your head to the pillow. I'm pretty impressed. I didn't expect this to hold up at all. So yeah, it's still a thumbs up for me. But I really do like the look, and my hair looks super big. It looks like I have way more hair than what I do. It's voluminous, it has body, it has texture. So yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you try this doodad, then let me know what your thoughts are about in the comments below, and what your hair type and hair texture is. And if you have any problems with it, pros, cons, whatever it may be. But give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like it, where I test out hairstyling tools. And subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Turn the notification bell on to always see my stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Mwah.